Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, we're really glad you found us.
Hi, guys. Seriously, it feels nice having you here with us today.
I'm Kevin, your slightly overthinking but always curious friend.
And I'm Kira, the one who tries to slow things down and make life a little easier to understand.
So, whether you're listening while relaxing, studying, or just taking a break from a long day,
We hope you stay with us till the end, because today's conversation is something very close to the heart.
yeah, especially if you've ever had a bad day, felt stressed, or just a little emotionally tired.
Mm, that quiet kind of tiredness that people don't always see.
Exactly. And sometimes, all it takes is one small moment to change that feeling. You know, Kira, I had a really strange day yesterday.
Hmm, strange how?
It started bad. Like, everything was going wrong. I woke up late, missed my bus, spilled coffee on my shirt. It just felt like the whole day was against me.
That already sounds exhausting.
Yeah? And honestly, I was in such a bad mood. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was just irritated.
Hmm, I think we all have those days.
Exactly. But then something small happened. When I was standing in line at a cafe, the person in front of me turned around and said, "Hey, you look tired. I hope your day gets better."
Oh, that's so simple, but also so kind.
Yeah, right? It wasn't a big thing. They didn't know me. But somehow, it just changed my mood.
Hmm. It's like someone pressed a reset button on your emotions.
Exactly. I didn't even realize how much I needed that until it happened.
That's actually really powerful.
Yeah. And it made me think, why does something so small feel so big?
Hmm. That's a beautiful question.
So today, I guess we're talking about kindness?
Yes. But not just kindness in general. We're talking about how kindness affects your mental health.
Like, how being kind actually changes how we feel inside?
Exactly. And also how receiving kindness can heal you, even on your worst days.
Hmm. I feel like this is going to be one of those conversations.
What kind?
The kind where I start thinking about my life decisions.
Then let's get into it.
Okay. So tell me this. Why did that small moment affect me so much? It was just a sentence.
Hmm. I think it's because, as humans, we want to feel seen.
Seen?
Yeah, not just physically, but emotionally. Like, when someone notices you're tired or struggling or even just quiet, it feels like, okay, I'm not invisible.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Because yesterday, I felt invisible the whole day. Until that moment.
Exactly. Kindness breaks that feeling. It reminds you that you matter, even to a stranger.
That's kind of deep for a brief moment.
Kindness is often deeper than it looks, Kevin.
But what about the other side? Like, when we are kind to others, how does that help our mental health?
Hmm, that's actually really interesting. When you do something kind, your brain releases those feel good chemicals.
Again, with the brain chemistry.
Yes, but I'll keep it simple. It's like your brain rewards you for being kind.
So, helping someone is like helping yourself?
Exactly. Have you ever helped someone and then felt lighter after?
Hmm. Yeah. Actually, last week, I helped my friend prepare for an interview. I spent like 2 hours with him.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah. But after that, I felt strangely happy, even though I was tired.
See, that's exactly it. Kindness gives you a sense of purpose.
Purpose?
Yeah, it makes you feel like, I did something meaningful today.
You know, sometimes I feel stressed because I think too much about my own problems. Like, my mind just keeps going in circles.
That happens to many people. Overthinking can feel like being stuck in a loop, and kindness can actually help break that loop.
Like how?
Like when you focus on helping someone else, your attention shifts.
So, instead of thinking about my stress, I think about someone else?
Yes, and that gives your mind a little rest.
That's interesting. What about loneliness? I feel like many people today feel alone, even when they are around others. Does kindness help with that too?
Absolutely. Kindness creates connection, especially small gesture of kindness. A smile, a simple, "How are you?" or just listening. These things build emotional connection.
But sometimes we underestimate those small moments, right?
Yes, because we're always looking for big gestures.
You mentioned something earlier about kindness having a ripple effect.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about kindness.
Can you explain that?
Okay, imagine this. Someone is kind to you in the morning.
Like my cafe moment?
Exactly. Now, because you feel better, you're more likely to be kind to someone else.
Like smiling at someone or being patient?
Yes. And then that person feels better, and they pass it on.
So it keeps spreading. Like a chain?
Yes, like ripples in water.
Wow. So one small act can affect many people.
Yes, kindness doesn't stop with one person. It travels.
But what if someone feels too tired or too low to be kind? Because sometimes you just don't have the energy.
That's a very honest question. And that's okay. Kindness doesn't always mean doing something big. Sometimes, kindness means being gentle with yourself too.
Like not judging yourself too much?
Yes, self-kindness is very important for mental health. We are often kind to others, but very hard on ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. So how can someone start being more kind in daily life without overthinking it?
It starts with awareness.
Awareness?
Yeah, just noticing small opportunities, like holding the door for someone or saying thank you properly.
That feels easy.
It should feel easy. Kindness doesn't have to be complicated.
What about people who feel shy or awkward?
That's okay too. They can start small, like smiling at someone. A genuine smile can change someone's mood.
I think listening is also a form of kindness. B, because sometimes people don't need advice. They just want to be heard.
Yes, you're right. Listening without interrupting, without judging, is very powerful. It really makes the other person heard.
And now, tell me how to be kind to yourself? Because honestly, I feel like that's the hardest part.
Hmm. Yeah, it is the hardest part for most people. We're usually very patient with others, but very strict with ourselves.
Exactly. Like, if my friend makes a mistake, I'll say, it's okay, you'll do better next time. But if I make a mistake, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
That inner voice can be really harsh. And the first step to self-kindness is noticing that voice,
Noticing it? Like how?
just becoming aware. Like when you say something negative to yourself, pause and think, would I say this to someone I care about?
No.
Exactly. So why say it to yourself?
Okay. So if I catch myself being harsh, what should I do instead?
Try to reframe it. Instead of saying, I failed, you can say, okay, this didn't work. What can I learn from it? Because it removes judgment and adds understanding.
I like that. But what about those days when you just feel low? Like you don't have energy for anything?
Those are the days when self-kindness matters the most.
But that's when I'm the hardest on myself.
And that's what we need to change. On low days, instead of pushing yourself too hard, ask, what do I need right now?
Like rest?
Yes. Maybe rest, maybe a break, maybe just doing one small thing.
So, It's okay to slow down?
Not just okay, it's necessary.
You know, I always feel guilty when I take a break.
That guilt is very common. But think about this. If your phone battery is low, what do you do?
I charge it.
Exactly. You don't blame it for being low. You don't say, "Why are you not working at 100%?"
Yeah, that would be weird.
But with ourselves, we expect 100% all the time.
Hmm, that's true. So taking rest is like recharging?
Yes. And self kindness means allowing yourself to recharge without guilt.
Okay, this is making sense. But what about comparison? Like, when you see others doing better than you?
That's another big issue. And that thought can be really heavy. But self kindness means reminding yourself that you're on your own journey. So instead of comparing, focus on your own progress. Even small improvements count. Self kindness also means recognizing your efforts, even if the result is not perfect. Because effort is something you can control. Results are not always in your hands.
Hmm, that actually makes it feel easy. Can I ask something a little personal?
Of course.
Do you practice self-kindness? Like daily?
Um, I try to. Not perfectly, but consistently.
What does that look like for you?
Simple things, like talking to myself gently when I make mistakes, taking breaks without guilt, and reminding myself that it's okay to not have everything figured out.
You know, I always thought being kind to yourself means being lazy.
That's a very common misunderstanding.
Yeah, like if I go easy on myself, I'll stop improving.
But actually, it's the opposite. When you're kind to yourself, you feel safer to try again because you're not scared of failing. Self kindness builds courage, not laziness.
It's like, we don't need to change everything in life. We just need to be a little kinder.
Yes, to others and to ourselves. And the best part is, it doesn't cost anything, and the impact is priceless.
Yes. So, dear listeners, if you're listening this right now, maybe take a moment. Think about one small act of kindness you can do today. It can be something very simple, and just do it. Because you never know. It might change someone's day, or even your own. And if this conversation made you think or feel something, then maybe share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more real, meaningful conversations. We're really happy you're here. Take care. And keep spreading kindness, one small moment at a time.